Oh, I should probably get rid of all this. 2 seconds. Testing the chat box while I was playing about with it earlier. 2 minutes. Ah, there we go, it's gone. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't really going to stream today, but you know, I figured fuck it, it's Sunday. I'm not really doing much else today, so let's pick back up on Retro Sunday. I was actually a little disappointed because the original game I wanted to play, the world was seemingly just not wanting to let me play it, which was a bit rubbish. The original intention was to play some Silent Hill 2, which in retrospect, you know, it's actually a lot brighter than I anticipated it was going to be today, so I'm probably better that I didn't, you know, decide to play Silent Hill, because it just wouldn't have worked, you know. I want it to be nighttime, which it is going to be pretty dark in the next hour and a half, I imagine, but I wanted a nice wee afternoon stream. But yeah, it was pretty rubbish, to be honest with you, because I was quite keen for it, and I thought to myself, I've got 3 options really. I can either play the PS2 version, I can play the PS3 remaster, or I can play the PC version, which I also own. So I thought, you know what, PS2 image quality isn't that amazing, so what I might do is see if I can install the PC version, which is obviously, what, 2002 I think it came out? Maybe around then, 2001, 2002 I think. So obviously the version of the game I own on PC is an old PC CD-ROM version that has 3 discs. My laptop doesn't have an optical drive, so I do fortunately have an external optical drive, which I used, which I bought mostly for ripping my CDs, because I do have quite a big CD collection. So it came in handy for that, but I wasn't too sure if it was going to work. I knew the PC version had its own issues, plus because it's an old game, I wasn't even sure if it was going to run on my computer anyway. I gave it a go, but the installer crashed halfway through disc 2, I think. So I thought, cool, that's fine. The PS2's the best version anyway. Let's fire that up and we'll play the PS2 version. But yeah, I opened the PS2 box, which is the nice. I would have to go get it. It's the other side of the shelving unit. It's the nice sort of digibox release that came out, that has like the art postcards, and there's like a documentary DVD it comes with as well. Really nice package. Opened it up and there is no disc for the game itself, so I have literally no idea where the game is. I actually at one point owned 2 different versions of Silent Hill 2 on PS2. That original version is the original version. The other version is the Platinum / Greatest Hits version, which is the director's cut, which has the optional additional Maria scenario. I wasn't too fussed about that anyway, so I owned both copies up until 10 years ago, and I think I lent the director's cut version to a friend of mine, and I don't think I ever got it back. But I wasn't too fussed about it. Hey Minecraft, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today, mate. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm just talking about how my intention was to play Silent Hill 2, but all the copies I have seem to not be working. The PC version wouldn't install. I seem to be missing the PS2 disc, and I was just going to say that I'm not going to even attempt to play the PS3 remaster, because I've played through it once before and it is awful. Yeah, if I'm going to play Silent Hill 2 again, I will play it on the PS2. You're good, you woke up like 15 minutes ago. Man, I slept in today till about maybe just after 10, and I thought that was late, you know. God, quarter. Well, actually, I don't even know. Are you based in? Are you in the UK? Because for all I know, you're elsewhere in the world. So there's obviously plenty of different time zones. But yeah, I was at kind of a loss. So what else I've also been doing? I'm a big Yakuza fan. I've actually moved all my Yakuza games kind of front and center. So that top left shelf there, my shelf unit behind me, that's pretty much all Yakuza games. There's a couple of Switch games at the very right, which you can't see because of the angle. There's a couple of Blu-rays just to pad that out. But yeah, most of that is PS2, my Yakuza games. So I own practically all of them now, and only just got around to buying the original PS2 versions of Yakuza 1 and 2. I've never played them before. I've played through every other mainline Yakuza game for PS3, PS4, but I've never played the original PS2. So, considering my luck with Silent Hill today, I figured, fuck it, we'll start playing Yakuza. I've played a lot of Yakuza in the last couple of months, so I'm feeling a little bit burnt out on the series because the latter games especially are quite long. I wanted to make sure that I got through Yakuza 4 and 5 before the new one came out, so I kind of powered through them very quickly. And I literally finished Yakuza 5 the day I got Yakuza 7, and I just kept going straight with it. So yeah, I only beat Yakuza 7 last week, so I'm a little bit burnt out on the gameplay, but go back to the PS2, it's a much shorter game, so hopefully that'll be fine. Different gameplay as well from Yakuza 7. 9:40 where you are, so that's actually pretty good. I actually slept in longer than you did. Where is it you're from anyway? I've also just been playing about with this pretzel thing, which is a copyright-free music player. So if that is too loud, let me know. I think I've set up relatively nice volume, but if it is kind of overbearing, let me know and I'll adjust that. Oh, you're in New York. That's fucking awesome. How is New York? What we'll do, we'll just go straight into Yakuza. This might actually be a little bit loud, so apologies. Oh. I've also had to very quickly make up a new overlay for the PS2. I didn't really want to have it full screen because the picture quality is not amazing. Like, it's only about 4. It's like what 4. It's been so long since I've played an SD that I can't actually remember the resolution. Is it 480, 460? Can't remember if it's even that on PS2. So I made it a little bit smaller, just so it looks a bit less blurry as well, because I think my my converter's not amazing. I might actually look at getting a new HDMI converter for my PS2. US is good, cold winters and decent summers. See, we have the half of that here in the UK, especially up here in Scotland. We have shite summers and very, very cold winters. So it's actually oddly sunny today. It's actually brighter than I was anticipating it being today, but it's not warm at all. It's about, let me see, 3 degrees it is currently outside. That's obviously Celsius as well. I don't know what that translates to in Fahrenheit. Let me see if I can work this out. I think I'd have to change it in the settings. Very cold anyway, near freezing. 0 degrees Celsius, of course, being the freezing point of water, so only a couple of degrees off that. But our summers aren't great either. It's usually very rainy, very, very dull. We're lucky to get maybe 25 degrees, which is, it means 25 degrees Celsius is 77 Fahrenheit. 77 is very high for where we stay. Alright, Z-Boys, how's it going? I'm pretty good, cheers. So, yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to playing this. One, because I've played every other game in the series, at least the PS3 versions and beyond. But this is also the first and only game up until the most recent one that had an English dub. and because it came out in 2005, I've actually never played or seen any of the gameplay of the original PS2 games, but I don't imagine the dub's very good. I know Yakuza 2 on the PS2 has the original Japanese voices, and that was a mainstay up until through the whole series, up until the most recent game that got an English dub as well. But I don't believe the English dub in this game is good at all. So I'm actually quite excited to hear how bad everyone sounds. But let me just have a quick go through the options very quickly. So we're in widescreen. Make sure vibration's on. Subtitles 100%. Sound stereo. Skip event. I'll turn that on just in case. I don't plan on actually skipping anything in the game. Glad to hear you're okay, Z boys. What have you been up to so far today? Yakuza's also a funny one in that it's a very difficult game to stream because it's a lot of dialogue and a lot of cutscenes. But oh, that looks really fucking dark. Let me see if I can brighten that up. Like very, very quickly set up and played it just so I could can I turn the brightness up? That's just gonna
Where the fuck's the rest of my money? I'll pay you, Nick. Wait.
I actually don't know if that's intended to be dark, because it looks a bit better now. Sheen Watch Dogs 2, that's awesome. That's another series I've always wanted to play. I should ban the guy who said about buy followers. Yeah, let me just get rid of him. Banned. There we go. That is really dark, but I mean, I don't think it's unintentional. Let me see if I can bring up the brightness just a tad anyway.
Freeze!
I don't want it to look washed out, that's the only issue. Increase the gamma a little bit. That's a lot better. A lot easier to see. So I actually made very few changes there.
Yeah. I want to thank you for helping me make this collection, I mean.
It's my pleasure, Shinji.
All right.
I actually really cannot stand English dubs in games like this. Purely because like it's part of the reason why I love the Yakuza series and love listening to the Japanese dub. It's so Japanese that when you hear these American actors speaking in English, it totally like pulls me out of the immersion completely. Right. So I've played the remake of this game. I've not played the PS2 version, so I know the story. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously. Yeah. So at the moment we are playing. So Kiryu, the main character in the grey, is a lovely Yakuza, at least for now. So what we're doing now, we're picking up some protection money. This is janky already. It's brilliant. I love PS2 jank. I mean, I don't really. It's really difficult to play sometimes, but peace finance, but rather than financing, they're all about illegal money lending. That sounds like the Yakuza, to be fair. Since they're involved in some illegal shit, I'm sure they're gonna have a bad attitude. One thing as well I've noticed already is there's it's very hard to read the subtitles, because there's that but that should be a comma after that, but it's just a full stop. Fuck 'em. One thing I have heard actually is that there is a lot of unnecessary swearing in this game. What's happened here? Oh, nice. So it actually has to load in each street itself. No Blu-ray type storage these days. Back in these days. Lucky to get a single layer DVD.
You.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm Kazuma, an associate of the Dojima family.
I didn't expect you to come, Kazuma-san.
When you don't pay your debts, I'm what you get.
Tomorrow. I'll have the money by tomorrow. Please, I have children.
I'm supposed to believe this shit as you're packing up, getting ready to bail out? I'll say it slower. Where is our money?
Please.
This is
I'm
so bizarre.
sorry.
Hey, how about getting the fuck up?
Like I've spent
Please
what,
don't kill me.
8 games now
Huh?
I've heard about the
listening
Dojima
to
family. You guys collect your debts at the end of a gun
the
barrel,
Japanese
right?
voice actor for
When someone doesn't
Kiryu.
pay up, you kill him to prove a point. Everyone knows.
This is just
Listen, that's just a
I can't get behind this voice for
by
him.
fools that can't pay their dues.
I don't have your money. Damn it. You leave me no choice.
Like I suppose it's not too bad back in these days, because like character models were quite ambiguous almost. Like the quality and textures and stuff weren't that great, so like for the most part you couldn't really tell that this was supposed to be a Japanese man without context, you know. But yeah, like especially when you hear them say, "Oh, Kiryu-san" in English, you know, it's just totally. I don't understand why people enjoy that more than just listening to the original language. But yeah, let's quickly go through the tutorial here. I'm assuming the battle system, the combat system, is pretty much the same as it has been for the last 15 years. It's bad compared to most stuff these days, but it's not horrible. Yeah, absolutely right. I've heard a lot worse, and I've heard a lot worse from bigger budget games, you know. Like the last PS2 game I really streamed was Third of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, which had a horrible dub. It sounded dreadful some places. Oops. Alright, throw an uppercut. Oh, completely. Oh, that's that's not even an enemy. That's my Anarchy. I like how he's just letting me deal with all this myself. Attacking with a weapon. We know how to do that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I feel like the problem with voice acting, this is only 2005, 2006. That doesn't even feel like that long ago. But I feel like the expectation for video games has drastically changed in the last decade, you know? Like, especially because games have become a lot more cinematic. I feel like the expectation for higher quality voice acting has also become a lot more expected. Because if you look at these graphics, like, they're not realistic in the slightest. So it almost became normal for, like, even the more realistic kind of games. Like, the actual storyline and the atmosphere of the YAKUZA series is very realistic. But I think just because the graphics didn't really allow that vision to be completely realized, it still looks kind of cartoony, so, you know, spending shitloads of money on really, really good voice acting just wasn't a priority. It's like Rocky, they get smashed by a chair 5 times, you get up like nothing happened. Oh yeah, it gets even worse. As much as I say the YAKUZA games are quite realistic, I only mean that in terms of the characterization and the general storyline. It's quite kind of like you can kind of see it happening in real life. The combat system goes a complete opposite direction. It's even in the more recent games, it is batshit insane, especially the most recent one in YAKUZA 7. But that has its own sort of in-game explanation for that. The rest of the games are just batshit crazy. It's very, like, if you've ever watched the anime or know of the anime Fist of the North Star, there is a very good reason why this studio was the one that made and developed the last Fist of the North Star game. There we go. So at least the combat's familiar. In 15 years, they barely changed that up, which is good and bad.
I'm really sorry. Please, forgive me.
Aniki, I got the money.
Promise is a promise. Don't take it personally.
Like, I don't particularly like see if the game translated it properly, I probably wouldn't mind it so much. But this is something I find a lot in these Japanese kind of games. When you see a game translated into English, as much as this, where, you know, you've got US, American, English speaking voice actors anyway, but they don't make an attempt to translate some of the Japaneseisms. So, like, the word anarchy, that's very much a Japaneseism. That word doesn't really exist in English, but you would probably, like, the closest to it would be like brother. So it's not like a blood brother, like a familial brother, but it's like someone you're really, really close to. There are, if you're wanting to kind of Americanize the translation like this, don't keep in words like anarchy, because then it clashes. I hate that stuff so much. Now, that's interesting as well. So obviously there's English voice acting. I don't know if you can hear that, but the NPCs in the background are still speaking Japanese. That's fucking weird. You gotta actually eat breakfast. No worries, mate. Thanks very much for joining. Hopefully when you finish your breakfast, you can come join in again. I'll be on for the next few hours at least. By the way, aren't we supposed to meet Nishiki-san as Serena later on? That's another one. Like, San and Sama and Chan and Kun and all that kind of thing. They're all Japaneseisms. Gonna lurk a little. No worries, mate. If you can only get in from the back door, I think you can only get in from the back door today. Walk down the alley of Tenkaichi Street. Then go up the stairs in the back, up to the first floor. I know. I'll keep a watch out so the pigs don't give us any shit. I'll deliver the 100 million to the client by myself. You can trust me, Aniki. You never trust a man that says you can trust him. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Right, okay. Oh, this is really weird as well. I'm so used to the proper open world Yakuza games that I'm trying to use the R stick to change the camera, and I can't. At least I know where I'm going. Map's the same, and it has been for the last 15 years. I feel like I know Kamurocho by now by like the back of my hand.
Hey,
Like my
what the
hometown.
fuck you think you're doing? And just what the fuck family are you from, huh?
Excuse me.
Excuse you? No. Fuck you.
That's like a 30-second cutscene, and we got 3 F-bombs. Not that I mind an F-bomb. I love the word fuck. It's great. I actually love swearing. It's so it releases a lot of anger and tension. I'm guessing I don't have any decent amount of heat actions yet. Oh shit. Is the lock on and everything the same? Yeah. Man, I don't miss this as well. Like, you
Who the hell are you?
you kind of forget how long the loading kind of scenes were
Kazuma? Aniki.
back in these days.
You mean...
Yeah. Kazuma Kiryu-chan. The dragon of the Dojima family.
It's been a while. Majima-san.
Goro Majima.
Relax. I hear you're trying to start your own family. Oh yeah.
That's one thing I actually know, that is Mark Hamill voicing
That's
Goro
where your girl works.
in this game.
I hear she's hot. Everyone's jealous of you. I know I'd like to nail a bitch like that. By the way, what do you want me to do with this brick?
I didn't know he was Kazuma-san. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I didn't know.
Forget it.
You're too kind. Kazuma-chan, too kind.
Oof.
We gotta make up for this.
No, Mark Hamill's a really well-respected actor and voice actor, but
Stupid! Fucking motherfucker!
that is not Goro Majima.
You like
That's
that?
not the Goro Majima I know.
What?
That's enough.
I'm doing this because he disrespected you.
He's learned his lesson.
Okay. If you say so. But when you have kids of your own, you're gonna have to teach them a little respect. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
It's actually quite a star-studded lineup. I actually probably should have looked up on IMDb before I started playing, but it does actually have quite a few well-known actors in the game, including Eliza Dushku, whose name I know, but I don't actually know where she's from. Michael Rosenbaum, another name I know, but I don't know who they're from or where they're from. But also Michael Madsen, who is an actor I quite enjoy the work of. He has been in a lot of Quentin Tarantino films. His biggest role, I think, in a Tarantino film would probably be it's a kind of toss-up between probably Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill. Kill Bill Volume 2. Fantastic in that, by the way. Power up. Let's see what abilities we can get. What have we got? Ultimate weapon. I actually don't know what any of these... Oh, okay, I can press circle to find out what these do. I probably should have done that before I started spending any of my experience. Anyway, what have we got here? Aniki was real close to killing me. Kazuma-san, thank you very much for saving me. You alright? Yes, you know Majima Aniki. He always beats the shit out of us. I love how this guy I've just battered is telling me where to go. Heading up to the Barca Arena.
quiet, as usual.
Normal people don't come around because they're afraid of gangsters like you. So it's all yours today.
Reina, where's Yumi?
Out shopping. We need to restock because you guys eat like wolves.
Yeah, right. So what's the deal? You starting your own family?
It's not up to me. That's Dojima's call.
He's not gonna say no. Fuma Oyabun has already made up his mind. The only reason the Dojima family even exists is because of him. All Dojima does is go on and on about his glory days and honor.
That's enough, Nishiki.
I think the other thing that really throws me off with these English dubs as well is that they obviously keep the original names,
Always
which,
one step ahead of me, huh, big brother?
you know, it kind of makes sense
So,
in...
Nishiki, so
It
how's your
sounds
sister
okay
doing?
in like a game like Final
She's gonna
Fantasy
have
where
another operation
even the
next
names are
month.
fictional, like
It'll
Cloud Strife
probably be
and,
the last one.
you know, Squall, Lionheart,
Last one?
She's too weak.
like Tidus, whatever.
Doctors say she won't survive it.
But when
I'm
you've got
sorry.
actual Japanese names,
Oh, you're here.
Yumi.
it sounds really
You guys already
out
drunk?
of place.
Let me in.
Go ahead. Have a seat.
Especially when the pronunciation is not very good. I just feel like if you're going to Americanize a game like this, you might as well just change the character names. Which might not be acceptable to purists of the series, but then again, I feel like if you're a purist, you'd rather listen to the Japanese dub anyway. I love that it gives me subtitles though for text. Like there's no need for the subtitles to be at the bottom of the screen as well there, you know. Morning, Kazuma-chan. Right. Morning, Kazuma-chan. It's almost 4, so is it 4 in the morning or is it actually afternoon? Alright, so... Oh, I'm so used to going out the front door in the other games that I keep forgetting sometimes you need to go at the back. Go to the Huma family office. Not the Fuma. Not that my pronunciation's fantastic either, but oh, Tamura, who are you? What are you doing here? Actually, I want to introduce you to someone. My name's Aoki. This guy's a junior reporter for a magazine I sell information to. Called SPA. Pay pretty well for the info I gather for them. One time they asked me who the wildest guy in this town was, I told them about you. Keep my name out of your mouth. Alright, alright. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Huma family office, there we go. Yeah, like you can hear the Japanese NPCs in the background. They've clearly not bothered to update that at all. Oh, a save point. Save a game at any telephone. Yes, please. Right, out of my way. Current game. I don't want to do that. I've already done that. Michael Madsen's the kind of guy that I love. Michael Madsen, you know, he's great. He's got a very distinctive voice, but I don't think it would suit anyone in this kind of game.
You're here. Good evening. Good evening.
I suppose it is
Here's
actually
the dues for this month.
probably good that they subtitled those scenes, because the text just, you cannot read that at all.
You weren't.
Although you
too
can
hard
barely
on
read the
big
white
boy.
over the red and white.
No. Kazuma. If you cross the line, the others will do the same. They're a bunch of crazy bastards as it is.
Kazuma's trustworthy. He's got common sense. You know, Oyabun was once known as the #1 hitman for the Tojo clan.
Kasawagi.
I'm sorry.
You are dismissed.
I will say I'm surprised they actually called him Nishiki in this dub, because I was fully expecting the Japanese to be so bad with the pronunciation that they would call him Nishiki.
Day would come. Kid like you starting his own family. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be where I am now. I appreciate it. Hey, don't get sentimental. Sorry. Have you visited the orphanage lately? No, not recently. Neither has Nishiki or Yumi. Make sure you do. Don't forget, Sunflower Orphanage is your home. I know. Come in.
Sorry to interrupt. You got a call from Shinji-san.
That sounds like Quentin Flynn.
Yeah?
It's Shinji. I got a call from Reina. Just now. Dojima just kidnapped Yumi.
Yumi? What the hell?
I don't know the details, but Nishiki, he went after them as soon as he heard about what happened.
Nishiki? Where are they now?
At Dojima's office in the building by the theater.
Got it. I'm on my way. What's wrong? It's
I don't
Dojima.
think it was, actually.
Apparently he kidnapped Yumi. And
Oh,
there's
Quentin
more.
Flynn is in the game, though.
Nishiki's gone to rescue her. By himself. Not
good.
Dojima always gets the girls he wants, no matter what. I don't know what's gonna happen if Nishiki gets in his way. I gotta get over there. No, don't. What? Kazuma, if you go, I might lose all three of you. Just stay here. I'll figure something out. Calm down.
I think it's the timing as well. Like,
Oyabun. Yumi and Nishiki are like family to me. I'm sorry. I have to go.
I feel like the audio engines in these are bad. Where, like, when you record them, it might sound more natural, but because they have to obviously chop up all the takes and line it up with and program it as to when each audio file plays, it's like, instead of being like, no, stop, it's like, no, stop, because like they've not really programmed in that gap between the two words, and some sentences just sound ridiculous and completely unnatural. But I think that's part of the PS2 and PS1 charm. do love the soundtrack though. I wonder what happened to Nishiki-san. Oh shit. Kazuma, hand over the money. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Wait, I ain't gonna let you go so easy. So I hired some hard-ass motherfuckers. Hope you're ready, because I'm gonna fuck your world up. They actually look like luck your world up, because the... He's fine, I just love that logo, by the way. I'm not very good at separating my fingers that way. Hope there's not too many random battles, because that's taking an age to actually load up. Let's use a wee. Can I use a heat action? No. Oh yes. Fuck you. Indeed. Oh, that's the end of it. These guys were pretty easy. I just realised I might actually have to get up in about an hour and what am I reading? I have to get up and put the light on. That's what I'm going to have to do. I don't have to read a thing.
Yumi, Nishiki.
Oh, Nishiki, what have you done?
Nishiki. Dojima.
Kazuma. Dojima tried to hurt Yumi. So I fucking shot him. I lost it, man. I emptied the whole clip.
No, just shot him. Fucking shot him.
Yumi. Hey, are you okay?
I just killed the top captain of the Tojo clan.
Nishiki, take Yumi and get out of here.
What the hell are you talking about? You get Yumi and get out of here.
What would happen to your sister if you weren't there for her? The next operation might be her last, right? How is she gonna get through it without you? That's why you need to leave right now.
But you'll...
Nishiki, I said get the fuck out of here. Look after Yumi, please.
Kazuma.
I think that's another weird thing with like these old like voice acting in these kind of games where it's like it almost feels like a lot of the time they're filmed in like a room where you're not allowed to be loud. So like where I'm sitting, I don't really want to shout because, you know, I live in a flat. I don't really want to disturb my neighbors above and below me. I don't want to disturb my girlfriend in the other room, you know, so I want to speak at a reasonable level. But if I was getting really angry, like in real life, if something happened and I was like absolutely fuming, I wouldn't stick to this level, you know, whereas I feel like that's what happens in a lot of these old voice acting. It's like, I said, get the fuck out of here, you know? You wouldn't say it like that, you know, you would really, really lift your voice. So everything starts to sound a little bit more sort of monotone.
cut the bullshit.
I killed him. I had some financial trouble.
Don't give me that bullshit.
Date, that's enough.
It's not enough. This guy's a big shot who's trying to start his own family. He doesn't have money problems. He's covering for someone.
This is Yakuza business. Who cares who did it? Let's just hurry up and close this case.
Shit.
Detective, I had a ring on me. That ring. Can you give it to Fuma, the lieutenant of the family? And please tell him that I'm very sorry.
I don't owe you any favors.
I know.
It kind of sounded like he went really close to the mic for a couple of words and then pulled back and then pulled himself back to the mic for...
I understand.
I don't... I rip on the fucking voice acting in these kind of games all the time, but it's charming. I would still prefer a Japanese dub, no matter how bad it is.
40. You have a visitor.
Only an expulsion? I can't believe it. Shinji.
Yes.
I killed our boss, Shinji. Aren't I supposed to be completely cut off?
As the third chairman of the Tojo clan, it's Seta's decision to expel you.
What's going on here?
I'm not too sure myself. But Fuma Oyabun told me to give you this letter of expulsion. That's all I know.
What's gonna happen to the Dojima family?
Fuma Oyabun is taking over.
I see.
Time's up.
Aniki. About Yumi. She went missing after the shooting. She lost her memory. She couldn't remember anything. About you or Nishiki. All of a sudden, she disappeared from the hospital. I'm sorry. Fuma Oyabun told me not to tell you, but...
Hey, time's up.
Is anyone trying to find her?
Yeah, Nishiki and Oyabun. They're looking for her.
Are you deaf?
Shinji, find Yumi. Tell Nishiki not to stop until he finds her.
Okay. I'll let him know.
Of course, the policeman's just let him finish their conversation anyway.
What? Who the fuck do you think you are? Huh?
Over there. What the hell's going on?
Get the fuck off me, you piece of shit!
Shut the hell up and come here.
Everyone's got a short fuse around here.
I could even tell who was speaking there. It seems like the guy who got fucking a fork right through his hand had absolutely no
Aren't you the Yakuza who
sound
murdered
at
his
all.
own boss?
Shut up and eat.
You look just like I thought. The dragon of the Dojima family. Kazuma Kiryu.
What the fuck are you doing?
You killed a captain of the Tojo clan. You had to know this was coming.
Dojima Oyabun will see you in hell!
That baseline. That loading time. Oh shit. Indeed.
Don't fuck with me!
I need to work out how to block. I can't quite remember. I think it's L1 in the other games. Right.
Fuck you!
Fuck you, my friend. Oh my god.
Let go! Fuck you!
I think it's just the one guy left. Fucking hell. Yep, L1 to block. Obviously that's not mentioned in the tutorial. But I shouldn't need the tutorial, come on.
Who sent you?
Chairman Seta, the third chairman of the Tojo clan.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you kind of forget how bad the loading times used to be. Because obviously everything's loaded off a hard drive for the most part these days, but obviously the PS2 didn't have a hard drive, so it was all loaded off the disc into the RAM. I hate it when games do this as well. I have just saved, you have just seen me save that. I'm not cancelling the save, I am exiting out of the save screen now that I have already saved. "10 years later, December 5th. Oh, that was yesterday. Fuck, I should have fucking did this yesterday.
Start eating.
Those are two different takes.
Prisoner 1240. Letter for you.
Letter?
First time in 10 years, eh? You'll be released on parole tomorrow. I guess there's someone waiting for you after all.
Oyabun.
I think the only issue with these games, it does romanticize the Yakuza a little bit more than they should be romanticized, because they are pretty bad. But if you play any of these games, you would think they're the coolest fucking motherfuckers in the world.
So, Chairman, what's the reason for this meeting? On such short notice?
That's definitely Michael Madsen.
He's got something on his mind.
Bullshit.
Hey! Who the hell do you think you are, calling an emergency meeting, Nishiki?
In the presence of all the affiliate bosses, I'd like to ask the chairman something. There's a rumor that our money in the Toto Bank, all 10 billion yen, was stolen. Is this true?
Shut the fuck up. You there. If you're feeding us bullshit, you're gonna lose more than just a finger. Chairman.
This information.
To be fair, of all the characters for Michael Madsen
A lieutenant of the Omi family.
to voice, Shimano's probably the best one. Oh, we're
We
fucked.
will talk after I get more information.
So, 10 billion. He's really gone.
Yes.
Stop fucking around! That money's everything the Tojo clan's brought in over the years. Do you know how much blood we shed in order to collect it? You fucking prick.
Shimano! Remember who you're talking to.
Tojo headquarters will take care of this matter. Thank you for coming today.
Hey, wait! I'm not finished!
Chairman. Nice generic murmurs.
10 years. In the 10 years you've been in prison, the Tojo clan has changed a lot. I can't even come to pick you up when you get out. About Nishiki and Yumi, there are so many things I want to talk to you about. There's also something important I need to tell you. There's a bar called Stardust. I know the owner. His name is Kazuki. Meet up with him. He'll be expecting you. Shintaro Fuma.
I love Stardust. There is a particular music track that plays in Yakuza 6. When you fight, I think there's a boss. I can't actually remember who it is. There's a boss in Yakuza 6 in Stardust, and it has the coolest fucking music ever. It's really cool. It's actually a really good, just fucking nice EDM track. I wonder if Tamura, the informant, is still around. Sure, he's got some info. If I remember correctly, he's up in Theatre Square. Adds new combos and makes it easier to shake off holds. Slows the depletion of the heat gauge. And this is just an extra. Oh, maximum HP and enhances your dodge. Okay, okay. That's fine. We'll go with that one. Oh, okay, so the R stick controls the map. That's weird. I've never seen that before. You there. You don't look familiar. What are you doing? I'm pretty sure this is like a random battle. Do all the random battles in this game have like fucking cutscenes? Long ass cutscenes and a fucking long ass loading screen. At least he was easy to beat. Maybe it wasn't a random battle. Oh, Komaki. Here's a cool guy. That's fine. I don't need to know how to play the game. I've played through every single one of them. But here we go, Theatre Square. I don't think that's who I'm after.
Huh?
This is another one, like Oyabun. Oyabun's a weird word, because like if you didn't really like, you can be forgiven for not knowing a lot of words. Like, I think if you're playing a Yakuza game, you kind of should know some basic things about Japanese language. I don't mean you need to know anything in actual Japanese. What I mean is, like, you should know probably the difference between san and sama and kun and chan, and you should probably know what anarchy means. Oyabun, I don't actually know what that means myself, but you'd be forgiven for thinking that Oyabun was like someone's name up until now, you know. And I'm sure if you were under that impression, you'd probably be like, what? Why are so many people called Oyabun? I'm gonna look it up actually. Yeah. I mean, I assume it's like Chief. I don't actually remember hearing it in the original game. Okay, not the original game, the remake. Sorry. I say the original game as in the original game that I played, which was Kiwami. But let's have a look. Yeah, so Oyabun's kingpin or boss. I know that Oya is like a parent, so that makes sense. Those nasty Yakuza. Those rapscallions. Where's the... Oh, it is here. The map made it look like that phone box was somewhere else, but it's always been here. To Stardust. Seems silly that I kind of needed to go to Kamaki to find, not Kamaki, that guy, Aoki, to find out about. Just checking for a moment, I was thinking to myself, I obviously lost a lot of health in that prison battle. I was like, please don't tell me I've still got that same amount of health. That seems very PS2, PS1 era to do something like that.
Hey, what are you doing? You got some business with our bar or something?
I'm here to meet the owner, Kazuki.
Hey, shithead. What family do you work for anyway, huh? I bet you're from the Shimano family. We don't need to be taken care of by some gangsters.
What are you talking about? I'm just looking for Kazuki. I'm not YAKUZA.
You think I'm a fucking idiot? Look at you, fuckhead! You couldn't be any more YAKUZA if you tried. So, what the hell do you want? What do you want with Kazuki-san?
Relax. I didn't come here to fight. I just want to talk to Kazuki.
Shut the fuck up! Just because you're a YAKUZA doesn't mean you can boss everyone around.
Everyone's so hostile.
People do just fine. Without any help from the fucking YAKUZA. They make an honest living. Unlike you. At least Kazuki-san has made a name for himself without any help. You fucking YAKUZA! Don't fuck with Kazuki-san!
How many times I gotta tell you, I'm not YAKUZA. You retarded or just deaf?
Fuck you! You're not coming in here, you fucking asshole!
I lost count of how many F-words, F-bombs, sorry. Yeah, we got all that. Oh, nice. We got paralysis in there as well. Eat shit, he says. Don't think so. Can't even use any of my key actions. Oh, there we go. Don't believe I've actually got any ground key actions though. There we go. Too easy.
Damn!
Yuya! What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry, Kazuki-san, but this YAKUZA.
You're from Dojima, Kazuma-san, right?
That's right.
My apologies. Fuma-san told me you were coming. Please, come in.
Oh, there's a save point here as well. So we're going upstairs though. Couldn't handle going back to this. I don't know how we got, like, how we did it back in the day. Just like loading screen after loading screen after loading screen after loading screen. Like, I get that like a lot of games take a long time to load up these days.
I thought you were... No.
Like Skyrim, like Bethesda games in general, like Skyrim, Fallout 4. Like they're very
Anyway, what's your connection to Fuma Oyabun?
They take a long time to actually load when you first get into them, but I feel like the loading screens afterwards aren't anywhere near as bad. But back in the PS2 day, oh my
has
god.
taken care of me since I opened this bar. Without demanding any money. He's taught me how to run a business from square one. Now, thanks to him, I have this bar. Fuma-san came in the other day. Said he wanted to use this bar to welcome a very important person home, but in a secret sort of way.
I see. So, where is Oyabun?
I talked to him earlier, but he said he's tied up right now. You know how it is with the chairman.
Chairman?
Just say, where's the boss?
Well, the third chairman of the Tojo clan, Sarah.
Where's the captain?
Was killed.
What?
Around midnight last night. They still haven't found the killer. It was just on the news.
What's going on?
I don't know. Tojo clan families have taken to the streets, fighting one another for territory. 10 years ago, after Dojima was killed, many of his men went over to Fuma's family, and Fuma's family was unstoppable. Other families couldn't touch them, but a few years ago, someone on the inside betrayed Fuma, causing a divide.
Who was it?
It was...
Hey! Get the owner over here, now!
I like how the music stopped. There we go. I'm going to save it because I believe there's a fight in a second. Obviously there's a fight in a second. Can't have fucking broken glass. And I don't know what the difficulty is like compared to the Kiwami, so I don't know what the lose conditions are like either. Like, will I have to go back to the previous save, or will I have to am I able to restart the battle again? Fuck off, he says. I'll be fucking nowhere.
Excuse me, Kazuma-san.
Way better than the picture.
Well, well, well. It's about time the owner shows his face.
You must be Shimano's men.
Let me tell you, we came here to get some drinks and talk. You know, have some fun. Then this kid over here tells us to leave. Hope we don't have a problem.
Dirty bastards. You came here to shake us down.
No, no, no. We just wanted to have some drinks.
Bullshit!
Excuse me. Are you calling
It's
me
like-
a liar?
It feels like they've kind of
I have
thought
a very important guest here. Please.
GTA is pretty popular.
This is unexpected.
GTA 3
I
takes
really
place
didn't
in
come
like
here for this.
a fictional version of
Kazuki-san.
Manhattan, I think.
What are you doing? No! I can't let you pay them! These assholes
Let's,
don't deserve our
let's
money!
try and market this a little bit to the
Assholes?
GTA crowd.
Is that what you said?
And
Better watch your tongue, kid, unless you want it ripped out.
All right, I guess you're not an asshole.
and therefore let's
You're a
make
piece
all
of
the
shit. You are
gangsters sound
so
like
dead.
typical, like Brooklyn or whatever. I'm really bad with American dialect, but
Kazuki.
American
Listen,
accents.
Yuya has a point. Don't pay these stupid fucks. They don't deserve it.
Okay.
Don't think you can get away with this, you little shit. Hey, fuck this place up! Let's rip this motherfucker down!
So many fucks. Shimano family underlings. Oh, I get Yuya as well. There we go. That frame drop. That is not my stream, by the way. That is the game itself. Why can't I use any sort of heat actions? It's Takahashi. Oh, you motherfucker. Right, fuck it. The table's getting picked up. Oh no. Oh, nice. That wasn't too bad. Alright, BearGurs_TV, thanks very much for the follow. How you doing? Hope you're doing pretty well today on this very miserable looking Sunday.
I just realized. You're the one who was sent to the pen for killing Dojima.
That also sounds like Quentin Flynn.
This is gonna be a great gift for our Oyabun. Kazuma-san! Shit! It's Tanaka!
Shinji.
What the fuck are you doing here? I don't think this is your territory, asshole.
Might need to fix the alert because I don't remember seeing anything come up when I got the
I won't be so nice.
the follow from you there, Bear. That other character also sounded like Quentin Flynn. Is he just doing all the sort of uneventful characters?
Too long, Aniki.
Yeah. Looks like you got a promotion, Shinji.
Promotion? I guess.
Kazuma-san.
Maybe
back
not,
to what
actually.
I was talking about earlier. The guy who betrayed the Fuma family and caused the split.
Yeah?
It was Nishiki.
Nishiki?
With Terada of the Omi family from Osaka behind him, Nishiki was preparing to start his own family.
The Omi family?
Aniki, I'm the head soldier of the Nishiki family, you know.
What the hell do you mean?
Aniki, Nishiki's changed now. He's just not the same person that he used to be. That's why Fuma Oyabun's this concerned. So, he had me join Nishiki's family to see what they're up to.
Shinji. Oyabun wrote me a letter. Said that he had something to tell me.
I don't like it.
Is there any way I can see him?
He's at
Don't like the amount of Aniki's and Oyabun's.
Funeral tomorrow. He can't leave for any reason. And of course, there's the matter of the 10 billion.
What are you talking about?
I heard the 10 billion yen was stolen. Straight out of the Tojo clan safe. Right after it was made known at a meeting, the chairman was killed.
Oyabun. He'll be at the funeral tomorrow?
Yes.
Wait, you're not gonna go, are you? I mean, what if you're seen by some of Shimano's men?
Kazuki.
Yeah?
Save your breath. He's not gonna listen to anyone.
It's just, I know I've said this plenty of times already. And I told you, by the way, that I'm going to have to get up and turn the light on because I can see in my webcam preview that it's getting incredibly dark. But, yeah, I said it plenty of times before, I just hate this mix of it still being Japanese enough that they keep in all these Japanese-isms. But also Americanizing it to the point where it sticks out like a sore thumb every single time they say Aniki or Kiryu-san or Kiryu-chan or Oyabun. Are we all set? I suppose so. Fuck it, let's go. We're saving the game anyway, so. Only just saved the game before that fight. At least it's very generous in the amount of times you can save. Funeral of Fists.
Oyabun, I'm sorry.
So, you're positive it was that motherfucker?
Yes, sir. I'm positive.
I see. Kazuma has returned. Hey!
Can't have an 18 game without some tits.
Tell me, did that bastard Kazuma?
I just hope there's no actual nudity in this game.
Yes.
There hasn't been in any other Yakuza, so.
Well, you did a good job. Now, let me see your hand for just a second.
Yes, sir.
Since I'm in a good mood today, I'll just take 2 fingers from you.
But yeah, the problem is, like, obviously if you're playing the
This is
Yakuza
the floor
games
plan of the Tojo
in
clan's headquarters.
2020.
Fuma Oyabun is in this building here. The back
I'll wait
of the
until this
building has
cutscene
pretty
goes.
poor security. Still, if you try to climb over the wall, you'll get caught for sure. Try sneaking in through the main entrance. Pretend you're there to pay your respects. Once you pass the main entrance, just walk straight ahead to the end. Turn right, and you'll get to the back gate. I'll be waiting for you there.
So yeah, the problem is that you've got a game like this that obviously when the game came out in the UK and the US, I imagine as well, it's let me just actually give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go and snip to the toilet, and at the same time I'll turn this light on, so 2 moments, I will be back in just a jiffy. There we go. I've also turned the light on, and I've also put on fucking jumper because it is freezing in this room now that it's getting a bit darker and therefore colder. So what was I going to say? Yeah, like, something I find really bizarre is, like say in 2005, 2006, this game was completely unknown. Like, the Yakuza series has got a good reputation now for its gameplay and its story and its characters, you know, but it's still quite niche. So typically the people who are going to play a Yakuza game are probably going to be quite up for getting really immersed into the world of you know, the Japanese underworld. But you know, despite the fact that it is called Yakuza, and despite the fact that the back of the case does say, you know, Yakuza offers you the opportunity to fully experience the Japanese underworld's vast network of violence and mistrust. Despite that, everything else about the game so far has been so Americanized, and it's very clear that they want they want to market it to your typical like GTA fan, you know, like it seems like they're trying their best to try and market it to a type of person that just wants to play a game where you go around battering people and killing cunts and not really give a shit too much about the story, if that makes sense. Whereas really the typical person who should want to play a Yakuza game is going to be someone who is really interested in Japan, the Japanese culture, and this side of the Japanese culture, you know. And I think that's probably why the first Yakuza game just didn't fucking work, you know.
Hey, you.
Because you've got the game being marketed to your typical. You've got the game being marketed to your typical Western player who sits and plays, like I say, GTA. GTA is the one that it gets compared to most. But that kind of person isn't going to want to learn a little bit about Japanese culture enough to know what oyabun means, or why they're calling people san and why they're saying aniki, you know. They're going to look at this and go, what the fuck? This makes no sense to me whatsoever, and I don't care about Japan, therefore I don't care about this game. Hence why probably the second game only got a Japanese dub.
Get him out of here!
And why Yakuza 3, a shitload of content got removed from the original PS3 release. Believe I'm trying to avoid these guys that are running about. Need a sign at the reception. Obviously. Which is where here. I'm just skipping the queue. Oh, that's not even the right entrance. At least I'm in. Is there a receptionist within the building as well? Or should I just try and go into their funeral? Right, can't go that way. Oh, what was that? I can't enter the back unless I have the mourning badge. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this. Somewhere near the reception desk, yeah, so you got to try and find this badge to actually get through the back. I believe in the remake it's somewhere around here. There we go. Well, actually, I can probably get past to the right now to see Shinji. There he is.
Hey, you! Come over here a second.
With Terada of the Omi family from Osaka behind him, Nishiki was preparing to start his own family.
The Omi family.
You're a brave man, Katsuma-san. Showing your face here.
Why is the Omi family after me?
It's a favor. For a guy you used to know. The captain of the Nishiki family asked us to watch out for the guy in this picture.
Nishiki asked you?
Ha! Pathetic! This is the dragon of the Dojima family? What a little pussy.
Don't want to make Kiryu angry. Man from the Omi family. Like, what's the point of that subtitle? What is the point? That's something else the game just does not teach you either. How to dodge. Fuck's sake. The dodge animation's not that great in this game actually. Shit. That was stupid of me. Should have known better than that. Nailballed it anyway. I should have kept a tracker of like how many loading screens we had in the game. Alright, so let's add some new combos. So I should probably level up my gi. Hold triangle, then release. I was going to try it there. I forget you can't actually try that outside of a battle. Oh, that just to go in the building anyway.
Aniki.
Wait in this room for a bit. What's this? Is this a chest? don't believe I've got any items whatsoever. Oh, no, we want to save. Can't tell if my eyesight's getting worse because I need glasses, or if this is just incredibly incredibly blurry. So hey Dojima. And that's the thing as well. Like, see the average Joe who's playing this in America or the UK, they're not going to know that Japanese people refer to other people by their last name usually. So Dojima is the last name. So you hear, oh, talk about Dojima-san, blah 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 blah, and then all of a sudden you see Dojima Oyabun. One, you think to yourself that Dojima, because people are referring to him as Dojima, you think a lot of these people might think that Dojima is his first name when it's actually his last name. But then they'll also think that Oyabun is his last name when it's a title. It's like a suffix, similar to like San or Kun or Sama or Chan. So I imagine, because the game doesn't explain any of this to you, which is fine if you know what you're getting, you know what you're expecting. But if you don't know what you're expecting, you think this is just another action beat 'em up kind of thing, you're going to be left very confused.
Kazuma. Oyabun.
10 years. I couldn't do a damn thing.
It was all my fault, Oyabun. You had nothing to do with it.
Just call him boss.
Changed a bit.
Oyabun, what happened to the Tojo clan? And what the hell happened to Nishiki?
Did you see him?
No.
The shooting 10 years ago changed him. He became a different person. He lost everything. His sister, Yumi, you. He was determined to make it to the top. It didn't matter how. I couldn't stop him from becoming a cold-blooded monster.
Oyabun.
I have one more thing I need to tell you. It's about Yumi.
Yes? I heard she was missing.
That's right, but Yumi...
Oyabun!
Oh, shit.
What?
Fuck! Oyabun! You motherfucker! You! Kazuma!
Kazuma! You dirty motherfucker. You killed Dojima. And now Fuma! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shimano.
All right, you idiots. This fucker's leaving here in a body bag.
Of course. That's great music though, isn't it? Tojo Clan Gangsters.
You're gonna regret this, shithead.
Oh, that's a health item, stamina. I hope I can pick up that health item because I didn't seem to be able to get the option to do that.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, you go.
Be a good boy and die already.
Kazuma! Kazuma, run! Find Yumi.
Run.
Find the 10 billion, please. Run.
At least let me pick up that stamina first. Nah, straight outside. I appreciate there's like a little bit of a glare from the light kind of shining down. I'm trying to mitigate it a little bit, but I don't think it's really working.
Now I can return to thee.
Oh my god. Right, this guy's got one of those stone pillars, so I am going to give him one of them as well. Bam! There we go. Away you go. Oh, you cunt. Oh, you cunt. Right, away you go. Away you go. Oh shit. Shit. Oh my god, that takes off so much fucking damage, man. I don't believe I should be facing all of these guys. Maybe I should be. Right, there's a health item up here. I just don't want to die because that would be horrible. HP supplement. Not stamina or anything like that, an HP supplement. Well, I should probably use that HP supplement, shouldn't I? Jesus, right. What can we do? So we've got 1560, so slows the depletion of the heat gauge. Oops. Adds new combos. Makes it easier to shake off holds. I already got that, did I not? We'll go for the heat. In heat mode, triangle for weapon attack. Good. That's what I want, another heat action. Because I've been sitting here with, I think, just one, which is this wall attack. Oh shit, man. Fuck's sake, come on, right, there we go. Fuck off. Oh, of course the heat fucking expires just as I get enough. Fuck off. Okada. Not as good as the Kazuchika. Fuck's sake. Right, can I get the stone thing here? Oh, there we go. No way did he fucking avoid that. There we go. I actually cannot move very quickly with that, so let's just get rid of that. The stone pillar guy. Right. Motherfucker. Lost myself. Please. Not going to. Right. At least he doesn't have one anymore, so hopefully. And away he goes. Okay, how the fuck do I get out here now? More. Oh, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. There we go. I just want to make sure. Oh, God's sake, this camera angle is horrible. Yeah, I'm assuming I don't have to actually fight all these guys. Good. Thank fuck for that.
Don't run like a little bitch.
Well, that's what Oyabun told me to do. Right, come on. Oh, fucking hell. Targeting on this is horrible. It's probably going to be the death of me. At least give me some sort of health supplement. Oh, actually, maybe in here? No.
Damn, that hurts.
Wonder how many times I'm going to hear that hurts. Okay. No health either. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Fuck's sake. No, I may die.
Damn, that hurts.
Fuck off with your shite here. Oh no. Shit, shit. It's fucking targeting. It's so hard to actually target where you want to. Better not. Did I have to do this whole thing again? Was just this part of it. Loading's the fucking worst bit, man. Honestly. Oh, that's fine. At least hopefully I have full. Oh, I don't even have full health here. I have the same amount of health I went in with. So I need to be a little. Oh shit. I need to be. Oh my god. Fuck off. Camera angle is not helping at all. Right. Oh, there we go. There's the health item. I should probably use the block a bit more, but shit. sake, right. Enhance my abilities at least. Oh, I got an extra combo. Oh, there we go. Finally get to use a fucking heat action on this guy.
Bring it on, bitch! Bring it on, bitch!
And there we go. Finally. Right. It's just one guy. More guys. Of course there's more guys. Oh shit, man. It is quite pressing because in Kiwami in the remake, if you were to die, especially like a boss fight, because I remember there is actually a pretty difficult boss fight coming up. Come on, this fucking targeting, man. I actually believe I don't have to do any of those fights. Never mind. I think as long as there's an actual target to find in terms of the room. Going downstairs. There's another health item at least. I can go outside. Well, I don't know about that because I just did. Well, there is a boss fight, which I think is Shimano here. And in Kiwami it was really difficult, so hoping it's not too bad here.
Gonna get in my face?
There's the man himself. At least I've got 2 health items, maybe? I can't remember. At least 1.
You won't get past me.
Oh, at least it's just against him. But yeah, the issue is... I don't think... Oh, there's another health item. Fuck's sake, he's gonna demolish me there. Aw, fucking, why did I do that? It's pretty hard to cancel out a fucking combo that we actually saw here. At least I've got that additional combo, which means I can get at least a good hit. Shit. There we go. Actually, it was fucking piss easy. That was really difficult in the remake. I remember dying a number of times. The The problem with Kiwami is that there's basically every boss blocks every fucking hit, and you really need to do like charged attacks in order to do any real damage to these guys. So especially like in the final bosses and stuff, oh my god, it's so annoying. You should probably run like where you're running, mate. Yes, I will save my game, thank you very much. Every time it makes me think I haven't actually saved my game when it says, do you want to cancel the save.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Get in.
Start driving before I actually get in the car and just hope for the fucking best that when I dive through that window I actually land.
What should have been a somber occasion turned into chaos today when an unidentified male started a fight at the funeral of Masa Sera, the chairman of one of the largest YAKUZA syndicates in the Tokyo area. We'll bring you further details as the story develops.
Two days out of prison, you got the mob after you.
Who are you?
Come on, you remember me, don't you? Kazuma.
I believe that's the guy who voices Goofy. Like out of the Disney canon. And it's very obvious once you know. I like to think of like a Yakuza Kingdom Hearts crossover, that'd be pretty sick.
Fuma got shot?
Yeah. I don't know if he's okay.
I just expect to be Huyuk. I'm very bad at voices.
Still,
I'm very bad at accents.
confused.
I'm just really,
What
see
was
my,
all that
just in
about
terms of
Yumi and the 10 billion
speaking,
yen?
I'm terrible.
I don't know.
I don't do quotes, I don't do voices, I don't do accents.
Detective Date. Why did you help me out?
So overall, I just hate my voice.
Organized crime unit. When'd you get transferred to that?
During the Dojima murder investigation. I ignored the higher-ups. Went too far. My punishment was a transfer from homicide to the organized crime.
See, this is where subtitles are really handy in a video game because that audio mix is terrible. The music's far too loud.
My wife and daughter left me. I fucked my whole life up because of you. Kazuma, I'm investigating the hit placed on Masa Sera. You gonna help me?
I owe you one. But right now,
Of course, this is obviously from back in the day when they didn't do the whole lip syncing thing for any English dubs or any other dubs apart from the original Japanese.
Suddenly the case is wide open. It's like all this chaos was waiting for your release. Take this. Cell phone. Even 10-year-olds have them nowadays. I'll investigate.
I want a wee
missing
flip
10
phone.
billion.
Flip phones are the
Look for
best, man.
Girl, Yumi. I just know the two are related somehow.
In 2006, I'm fairly certain I had a flip
Why don't
phone.
we cooperate?
Actually, I tell a lie. 2006, I had a.
So, got any leads?
No.
What do they call it? Was it like candy bar phones?
Gathering info from an old friend of mine. She works at Serena.
It was like 2007, 2008. I think I got my. Actually, 2007 was when I got my flip phone because I remember having the Motorola Razr. Teenage girl's fucking dream back in those days, by the way. For any guys in the stream who are new to it, feel free to start typing in the chat. I don't want you to feel obligated that you have to chat, but I love speaking to you guys. So if you guys want to talk, I'm happy to talk back. But if you just want to sit back and chill, enjoy the stream, then yeah, do that as well, mate. That's why I hate my voice. I kind of speak. I speak before I think, and then especially when it gets to the end of the sentence, I end up saying stupid words like Matt instead of mate. Right, so where are we off to now? Enhance your abilities, so let's power up a little bit here. Right, I've got 4,400 points, so what's next here? Dodge grade 2, strength reinforcement 3, I don't know what that means. Heat hold combo, rigid knowledge, I don't know what any of that means. I'm going to go for rigid knowledge because I really want some more heat actions. Heat actions are the key. It becomes harder to be knocked down during heat mode. That's not really what I wanted, to be honest with you. Yo, what the fuck was that? At least the battles don't seem as often. Like, see in Kiwami and Kiwami 2, it feels like you're getting into battles every fucking minute of the day. And it can get really tedious sometimes. Especially when you're just trying to get from A to B. One thing I'm going to have to double check actually, because I have actually been made aware that the voice actor for Kiryu in Like a Dragon, the new one, is the same voice actor who did Kiryu in this game. And Kiryu's voice actor in this game is not great, so I hope to hell it sounds a bit better. Don't come and fight me. This is quite cool. The whole idea of it reminds me a lot of like Resident Evil games, like old school Resident Evil games where where it was all fixed camera angles. You know, I quite like this idea that the game has different Oni-san. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, I quite enjoy the idea. I love fixed camera angles. Obviously these aren't quite fixed. Shit, where am I going? This isn't where I'm going, right? There's Serena. Okay. That's quite different from the original game. I keep saying the original game because I'm so used to Kiwami and the Dragon Engine and all the newer games I forget that this is actually the original version. There is no more original version than this version.
It's been a long time, Reina.
Isashiburi.
Kazumi-chan. Oh, I see. I'm sorry about Fuma-san. Anyway, it's just like you to surprise me like this.
I'm sorry.
It's good to see you, though.
Hey. Reina, Oyabun told me to find Yumi.
Yes.
Going back to that terrible audio, just like
about her?
editing is just bad as well.
Shooting,
like not even just
I was
the
told that she
voice
disappeared
direction,
from the hospital.
not
But
just the
Kazuma,
scripts, just like
about 5 years ago,
the editing's
a girl named
terrible as well.
Mizuki stopped by here. She said she was Yumi Sawamura's sister.
Yumi has a sister?
Yeah. But she said that Yumi didn't know anything about having a sister. Because Yumi was sent to the orphanage way before Mizuki was even born.
I see. So now, where is Mizuki?
That, I'm not sure of. Mizuki used to stop by quite often. Then one day she said that she wanted to work here in the same bar that Yumi used to. She worked here for about 4 years. Then last year, all of a sudden, she opened her own bar. The name of her bar is Aries.
Where is it?
She was supposed to tell me. But I haven't heard from her in a while. I tried to get a hold of her, but she changed her number.
I see.
You know, she looks so much like Yumi. If you met her, you'd see it right away. And she has a tattoo of a flower. Right here.
Tattoo? Yumi would never do that.
Definitely not.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Come back again anytime. I'll try to help you out any way I can, Kazuma.
Thanks.
You don't want to know about Nishiki?
Nishiki's
Or
dead
has
to me
someone
now.
already told you?
Yeah, I've heard.
Oh.
I have to see it to believe it. I'm done trusting what others tell me.
By the way, Kazuma, do you know the Millennium Tower? It was built 5 years ago. Right behind the tower, there's a small bar. And the bartender there knows the business well, and has a lot of contacts. When a new bar opens, he'll know about it for sure. He probably knows where Aries is.
What's the name of the bar?
Bacchus.
Can't quite remember where Aries is. I think it might be in the Champion District. I know where Bacchus is at least. I'll tell you something. In these games, you get told the exact same thing every single time. While you're in a hideout, your HP will gradually recover. I feel like in order to get any advantage of that, you need to hang around there for a long fucking time. Right, so let's head up to Bacchus. The only thing about these fixed angles is that you can never tell if it's a cutscene or if it's just loading up the next part of the scene. Street hoodlums.
Hurry up and get the fuck over here!
Oh shit, where'd he come from? Oh, come on, you cunt. Right. Away you go. I thought I had a heat action for when I was holding an item, but clearly not. Oh, how the fuck did that miss him? It's a fucking bicycle. Right, there we go. I may need to visit a restaurant actually and get some health back. Oh my god, I wonder how long the loading screen, like how much time is wasted on the loading screens. I'm always a fan of going for a rice bowl, so let's head to here. And right, it's basically Yoshinoya. If you've ever been to Japan, ever been to Yoshinoya, this is basically what Yoshinoya is. I don't think we did a large beef bowl. It's a regular size one, I'll do the trick. But yeah, when I was in Japan, Yoshinoya was the... It saved my life, basically, you know. It's very... Actually, that's maybe a bit dramatic and incredibly exaggerated, but we had a lot of meals in Yoshinoya. We'd go there pretty much every morning to get a fantastic little meal of a couple of fried eggs, some ham, some nori, and which is seaweed, with a little bowl of rice and a little bowl of miso soup as well, just to wash it down with, basically. You're the guy from the picture. So many motherfuckers. And I'm all of them, apparently, in this game.
Prepare to die.
Shit. I'm so used to doing the full combo basically everywhere in this game, in these games, that it's so hard to cancel out of it. I just press one square rather than pressing it 3 or 4 times. But hey, at least the battles are quite easy for the random encounters so far, anyway. Get a little bit more difficult when they start fucking brandishing knives and guns. Now, I've been to Shinjuku, and I've been at Kabukicho, which is where this is based on. But don't get me wrong, I didn't spend a lot of time there, but I would be very surprised if this is normal for Kabukicho. Children brandishing guns, men dying in every fucking bar you go in.
Everyone was dead.
Why did you come here?
I was looking for my mother. I went everywhere and I heard about this bar.
What's your name, little girl?
Is she still Haruka in this?
Let's get out of here.
I suppose this is the other thing as well, like, see, when it comes to children in video games, especially in the late 90s, early 2000s, like, voice acting in general was not great anyway. voice acting for children was even worse. Like, you could easily tell that whoever was voicing Haruka there was definitely not 10 years old. And children, like, the script wasn't great there either. Like, Haruka had, like, one line. I was looking for my mother. Children don't really call their mum mother, you know. You would call them mum, or mom, or like mommy.
Man, you're ruthless. Just kill the damn thing already. Alright, my turn now.
Stop. Please stop.
I'm gonna fuck these cunts up. Any cunt who is abusive to any animal.
Huh?
Especially a fucking dog. Fucking end their lives.
Are you alright? What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Today's been a very bad day. And it's put me in a real shitty mood.
What?
Just your bad luck to have run into me.
Oh, yeah?
So that John Carpenter bass synth there.
I think you're the unlucky one, old man.
More street hoodlums. Those rascals. Oh, these guys actually have weapons. Fantastic. Oh, that took off quite a fucking lot of damage there. That took off a lot of fucking damage. No fucking way. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck have a bunch of fucking street hoodlums managed to do so much damage to me? It's doing a lot of fucking health. Like, that's a bit fucking violent, isn't it? Fucking first heat action, and it's against a guy that has like 1 HP left. Oh, there we go, finally. The actions in this aren't anywhere near as good as they have been recently. Oh, come on. That'll be him. Yeah, like later Yakuza games, even the remake of Yakuza 1, it's all about the heat actions, you know, like, and there's so many of them. And you unlock them fairly quickly if you want to. Where, like, there's different fucking sick moves for
What the fuck just happened?
all sorts of different contexts. Like if you're holding certain weapons, if you're near certain environmental objects, if you're holding or grabbing certain parts of their body, you know, like there's so many cool actions. in this one I've got what, 2 heat actions so far, and they're really difficult to actually fucking
But
do.
he looks like he's starving. He's so skinny.
Kid, where's your mother?
Huh?
You said you were looking for her.
I don't know. I've been looking for her all day.
Where do you live? You don't have a home?
I left the orphanage without telling anyone.
So, you're saying you're an orphan, kid? You don't...
My name's not Kid.
What?
It's Haruka. That's my name. What's yours, mister?
Really bad
Kazuma.
acting, man.
Kazuma Kid.
Really bad. Who is that?
Please, mister. Will you please feed him? If he doesn't eat, he's gonna die.
Even if we feed him and help him out right now, there's a good chance that he's gonna run into trouble again. These streets are not merciful.
Debbie Derryberry.
No, we can't
Never heard of her.
leave him. Mister.
Quite a lot of stuff though. But yeah, she's an older woman that doesn't really do a very convincing child. What we're doing, finding food. I mean, I don't really want to give him a health supplement. There is a shop. Hopefully there's a shop nearby. I won't use that yet though. Right, 3,560. You know what? Let's go for this one. Looks like we've got 2 different things. So the dodge is better. Good. Max capacity of your HP. Oh, brilliant. That's what I like to hear. Can I zoom in? What have I got? Can I see? What's this? Kotobuki Chemist, of course. Oh, there we go, Popo. So let's nip to Popo, see if we can get some food. Maybe save it as well if possible. While we're there, because I've not actually spent any money apart from going to a couple of restaurants. Oh, going the wrong way. Don't come close. Oh shit. There's Popple, here we go. I thought it was closed for a second there. Irashaimase. See, the game's in English, but the fucking Popo guys still say Irashaimase. Right, we'll buy our salmon rice ball for the Doug. Contains a variety of vitamins, gives you energy. Let's, I suppose, buy a bento. Maybe a couple of club sandwiches as well. Just to fill me up a bit. Items. We'll keep the onigiri for the puppy. Oh wow, that doesn't really fill me up very much, does it? Maybe I'll stick to the restaurants then. But yeah, the fact that it switches between English for the actual character voice acting, and then, like I say, they've clearly not bothered to re-record any of the background stuff. That's just, it's fucked up, man. It won't eat it. Oh, what? What am I supposed to buy then? I don't really want to give it a HP supplement. Well, good. What the fuck am I meant to buy it then? I suppose I can maybe try the cat food. Although it's a dog. I would have hoped there'd be actual dog food, but beggars can't be choosers, eh, pup? I have returned. Yeah, shame I say. Right. Cat food. Did I actually buy that? I don't think I did. There we go. I love the fact though you can see people dressed up in like sexy Santa costumes, like these girls here kind of thing. And you can see like Christmas trees in the shops and stuff. It's always good to see this stuff when it's set in a particular time. Although to me, December 5th is a bit too early for Christmas decorations, but that's just me. Right, come on. Surely the cat food. I won't eat the cat food. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to feed it then? What other, what else have I got? I know there's the pharmacy, the chemist. I don't imagine there's anything in the chemist that I want. NBC Pawn, no. I don't think it wants anything like that. Let's try the pharmacy maybe. I don't want to waste all my fucking yen trying to buy stuff for this dog that's not even going to eat it. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Staminans. Grab 3 of them. But it's not what I'm looking for. Maybe we'll go to Don Quixote. Head down this Pink Street. Yeah. Head at the bottom of Pink Street, and hopefully there's something at Don Quixote. Generally speaking, if there's a section in a Yakuza game where you need a specific item, you can usually find it at Don Quixote. So fingers crossed, I can get it from there. Oh shit, there we go. It's like a, it's not like a department store, but you know what I mean, it's got like, it sells fucking everything. Oh, what? They fucking sell them cheaper than the fucking pharmacy. You can't. At least I know that for future. Dog food. There we go. Make sure I actually did buy that. Yes. So it's a good tip for any Yakuza game, not just this one. Any Yakuza game, if you are in need of purchasing some sort of specific item, try Don Quixote first. And that's not just Yakuza games, but any. Oh, what games are in the arcade in this game? I'm assuming we've got claw machines. What have we got here? Looks like Virtua Fighter, but I don't believe for a second I get to play with Virtua Fighter. Is it just... Oh, that's a bit disappointing. It looks like it's just the UFO catchers. The claw machines I can use. But yeah, there's certainly a, it's not just the Yakuza games, but there's certainly a part of Judgment, Judge Eyes, what you want to call it, that requires you to go to Don Quixote to grab like a, I think it's like a worker's outfit, like a boiler suit kind of thing. Can't quite remember, it's been a while since I played Judgment. But certainly a few times in the series you go to Don Quixote for something random like fucking dog food, you know?
I knew he was hungry. I told you.
You said you lived in an orphanage.
Yeah.
The problem is that they, like back in the day, and I think this still applies, they think to you that in order to get a childlike voice, you need to just raise your voice a little bit, like that octave of your voice.
So what are you
make it really high pitched and squeaky, but
is there anyone you can go to around here?
Doesn't really sound like any child.
All I have is my mother and my Aunt Yumi. So...
Yumi?
Yeah, she's my mother's older sister. She always gave me letters from my mother.
Hey, you alright?
I'm tired.
Get Haruka to a safe place, so let's go to Serena. I didn't actually tell Dati I had a girl, but cool. You're not really going to fight me when I'm carrying a fucking child, are you? Surely not. Let me just place her on the road for a moment just while I batter these Shimano family gangsters.
You're not ready for me.
I'm just glad I've got that extra combo step, because that extra kick seems to do the trick. Now loading. I might, after the stream's finished, actually go through it very quickly and just see if I can count how many loading screens there are in this game so far. Bearing in mind that we are only a couple of hours in the game. And the game takes place mostly on the same map. Fuck off. Fuck that. Fuck that indeed. Man, I cannot believe how long it takes for these fucking fights to load up.
Don't run like a little bitch.
Right, he's gone. Yeah, the kick seems to do some sort of wide area damage as well, so that's good. Oh shit. Next time we get a fight, I'm going to count exactly how many seconds it takes for the fucking game to load. Oh my god, there we go. Let's count it. So, let me just load up the timer. Not this timer, sorry, a stopwatch. I'll reset that. Start it now.
Hey, you. Come on, fucker.
22 seconds. 22 and a half seconds it took to even see. Yeah, 22 and a half seconds it took to fucking load up a single random battle. Oh, fuck off. Wow. That's why I hate fucking weapons in this game, man. Come on, really? Shit, man. This is ridiculous. Right, fuck off. And there's loads more. Come on, the targeting on this is awful. Like, right, at least he's dropped that. I can fucking smash him with this. Give you a smack in the face as well, you cunt. That took off so much fucking health for that one fucking random battle, man. Oh, thanks very much. Became Japanese. I've got some Japanese dinner, so what I'm going to do is jump off the chat, jump off the stream just for a few minutes just while I eat this, and then we'll finish off this chapter, I think, and then call it a day for now. So yeah, be right back. Hey, apologies about that. That was some delicious ramen. We actually got ramen yesterday, but we had enough broth left over from it that we just decided to keep it in the fridge overnight, and have another batch today. So that was good. That was good. Right. Anyway, let's go to Serena. I don't actually remember there being an awful lot. I don't imagine there's too much left in this part of the chapter, which is really shit, 'cause it means that I left for a few minutes to come back for a few minutes, you know. Now loading.
Poor girl must have been terrified to have seen such a thing.
Yeah. Reina, can you fix her something to eat?
Okay.
Mister?
Hi there.
Where am I?
This is my place. Nice to meet you, Haruka-chan.
That's Reina, a friend of mine.
Hey, what happened to that puppy?
What?
That puppy. I hope he's okay.
What did happen to the puppy?
I'm sure he is.
Really?
We just kind of abandoned him, didn't
You
we?
mean this puppy right here?
Yay!
Where the fuck did he come
hello,
from?
puppy. I thought I'd never see you again.
He followed us.
He looks so happy.
Haruka, before, you mentioned something about an Aunt Yumi, didn't you?
Yeah.
She was the one that brought you the letters at the orphanage?
Yes, that's right. She's a real nice lady, Aunt Yumi. She stops by Sunflower Orphanage every month to drop off letters from my mother or give me toys.
What?
Huh?
Did you say Sunflower Orphanage?
Yeah.
And your aunt's name is Yumi.
What's wrong?
What is your mother's name?
Mizuki.
Huh?
Do you know her? Do you know my mother? Please tell me, where is my mother? Where is she?
I don't know. I'm looking for her too. And Yumi as well. Haruka, do you know where Yumi lives?
No.
I see.
Hey, mister, can I come with you? Please?
That place we were just at, I was hoping to find a clue to your mother's whereabouts. I have no leads now.
I know where the bar is. Aries, right?
Are you sure, Haruka-chan?
Yes. So now can I come along? They won't let me in if I go by myself. Please, mister?
All right, you can come.
I mean, she knows how to handle a gun. I'm sure she will be fine. And this is what I was talking about earlier. So I said earlier that in every single Yakuza game, once you get to hideout, it tells you hang around long enough and your health will recover. You know, you would think it would be like a quite a quick rise, but I don't think it does. I don't think it does anything. I want to know how long you have to wait. I don't think it's moved. I wonder how long you have to wait to actually get a decent health increase.
Where are we going?
Well, I'm gonna have to do those fucking heal.
Where are we going?
Items. Stamina. Oh my god, that didn't actually do an awful lot. For being a stamina, that did not do much at all. I'm curious to know, because there's obviously a big difference in voice acting cultures in the UK, in the US, and in Japan. So I'm quite curious to know what are you implying, officer? Why would I have proof? That was a really weird interaction right there. But yeah, is this actually a cutscene? Yes. It seems like the culture between Japan and the Western voice acting worlds are completely different. So like I said at the start of the stream, you know, you've got decent voice actors now. And you've got quite renowned voice actors now, but even though, like, you know, cartoons have been a thing since the 40s, if not even before that, and certainly since the 60s and 70s, they were obviously getting more and more and more popular. I don't feel like the voice acting has been particularly great for them. And certainly it didn't seem like there was, like, that was an actual job, you know, voice acting separate from acting, you know. You get a lot of actors who do voice acting.
Where are we going?
But it doesn't seem like... What do you mean, where are we going? You're the one that wants to lead me to where we're going. But yeah, in Japan, obviously, with anime being such a huge cultural thing, the world of voice acting in Japan just seems like a completely different beast entirely. So even in the 90s,
what are you doing?
Mr.
And the early 2000s, when
okay.
the voice acting was only starting to get okay. You know, a lot of Japanese games.
A pin number.
We're hiring really renowned voice actors to do the roles, you know. So, you know, a game like this, the English dub's terrible, but the Japanese dub is probably fine. And you see it a lot, especially in anime, from the 90s, where 80s and 90s anime, typically you'll find that the Japanese dub is usually fucking amazing, and really respected, especially from people in the language. But the English dubs are fucking woeful. You know, you can find that a lot of like the 90s anime that was kind of watered down for the children's market. So like your Pokemon, not that Pokemon was never for children anyway, but you know, Funimation and all that kind of thing. Like a lot of those were really edited to cater for the specific Western cartoon market. Yeah, it's only really in the last 20 years that or 15 years, that you've, you know, got a lot of voice actors who are household names, you know. Whereas voice acting in Japan has been like a very respected job. And there's a lot of well-known voice actors in Japan, and has been for a long fucking time.
Haruka? Why do you live in an orphanage?
How would I know why?
Your mother knows that you're at Sunflower Orphanage, doesn't she?
She said that she can't come to get me. I asked her why a million times in my letters, but that's all she told me.
That's what Yumi told you as well?
Yeah. The last time Aunt Yumi came, she brought me something from my mother. But at that time I thought I would never get a chance to meet my mother.
Kazuma-san, I presume, from the ex-Dojima family. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hayashi, from the Omi family headquarters. I've heard a lot about you.
Those subtitles are really hard to read on that fucking font.
So you were sent by Nishiki, right? You've been looking for me, haven't you?
Actually... Your phone's ringing. Please don't hesitate to answer.
Hello?
It's Date. Kazuma. I found out who stole the 10 billion. It was Yumi. Your Yumi. She took it.
What?
A ring was found at the scene.
A ring?
Yeah. Same ring you handed me 10 years ago. Looks like the Tojo clan's after her and her partner.
Partner?
Yeah. I want to talk to you more.
Maybe it may be a little unfair on Western animation, Western voice actors, because don't get me wrong, there are a few names who are incredibly well known and have been since like the 80s and 90s.
Actually, we're here for the girl.
Me?
Why her? Like I'm going to tell you.
Like I say, Date there is voiced by the same guy who does Goofy. Bill Farmer, I think his name is.
No, but in all seriousness, I don't want to have to kill a man like you over a little girl.
You talk a lot of shit, but can you back it up?
What?
I think you'll find it. I don't die so easily.
And then, you know, you've got a lot of the Simpsons voice actors as well who are fairly, really well renowned these days, you know. But I think the problem is, and the difference is that, you know, for Disney is a different beast from other animation, I think, in that Disney has the budget to spend on this, whereas most animations of their time and in the video game world, like I alluded to earlier, they just did not give a fuck about the budget of this. So even though you've got this camera's actually doing my not in here. Even though you've got guys that are quite respected in the field, you know, very, very good voice actors, probably doesn't help that like the voice director probably wasn't great, so the voice direction wasn't very great, so the whole thing seems a bit disjointed, you know, even for the really well-known actors. Jesus Christ. Right, I just want to not die here. Right, what can I... Level 3 then, cool. Grab the enemy, then go. Items, let's heal myself. Not that I have an awful lot. Are you kidding me? Fuck off, man. Fuck's sake. This is rubbish. What the fuck? This is really, really hard. It's really hard in the sense that just mechanically it's really tough. What am I supposed to do with that? Right, okay. Let's heal up again. Not that I have an awful lot left. Do you see how little that gave me there? That fucking onigiri. Like, come on, like, I can only get a couple of hits in, but I don't have enough time to stop. I don't have enough time to cancel out the, yeah, I didn't have enough time to cancel out the combo. There we go. Yeah, I could get 2 hits in if I was lucky, but I didn't have enough time for the animation to stop after the combo for me to move out of the way to stop getting hit again.
Mister, why? Why are the bad men out to get me? Why? Please tell me.
I don't know. Not yet, at least.
There we go, it looks like the end of chapter 4. So, let's just move back to the chat there. I'm going to end it there. That's over 3 hours I've been on stream. I like coming on Sunday afternoon, but clearly it's not the greatest time to come on. I've obviously had a couple of guys in the stream to begin with, but so far I've realised that it's actually probably better for me to come on stream later on at night. I quite like the idea of doing like a Sunday afternoon stream, but I get that, you know, it's a weekend, people are doing stuff, even though we're fucking locked in. We're not really going out and about. People are probably enjoying some sort of enjoying their day to some extent. But yeah, I think from now on, if I do come on stream on a Sunday, I'll probably come on a bit later. Because as much as I love coming on to stream and play, I would rather come on when there's more people on. Because even having a look at people I follow, there isn't an awful lot of movement. You know, there's people that there are people on, but they're not getting the viewership that they probably usually get. So I think I'm going to call it a day there. I think next Sunday, if I do a stream, it'll probably be from about 7 o'clock, like I usually do. I tend to get a bit better numbers around about 7 o'clock. You know, Sunday night at 7 o'clock is probably a better time anyway, because people have had their dinner, they've done what they need to do, what they want to do during the day, and that's probably the time where people start to just wind down for the day, get ready for going back to work on the Monday. So I'm going to end the stream there. I will be back on tomorrow to play some Hollow Knight. If you're on the Discord, I will fire out a notification before I go on. But yeah, till tomorrow. Peace.